All right, guys, today we're taking a look at some really cool stuff from Servo City. This is from their Actobotics line, and what we have put together here is just an example of something that you can build. This is a motorized track dolly, and as you can see here, it looks fairly complicated. Actually, this whole unit here only weighs 4 pounds, but I tested the frame here. I actually stood on this and it supported my weight. So, and this little motor here was able to track back and forth. So it's very, very rigid, even though it's very lightweight. As you can see how these channels are just hollowed out and they're just cut out along the channel here. Now, they sell this aluminum channel in various lengths from like 1 inch to 24 inches. So you can pretty much build whatever type of frame you want to build. And these are using what they call idler wheel assemblies and one drive wheel assembly or free wheel assembly, because these assemblies here have a wheel that spins freely, and we have only one drive wheel assembly here where this gear is actually connected directly to this wheel. So it looks fairly complicated to assemble, but actually there's only a few pieces involved here. So again, you have a free wheel assembly here, and you're going to get 3 of these. So you're basically just going to put together 3 of these. So that's one piece of it. Then you have a drive wheel assembly. So you just assemble this one drive wheel assembly. And then you have the frame. So you choose whatever size frame you want. Right now, these are using the 12-inch sized channels. So if I wanted to go with something like a 6-inch, I can reduce this to half the size and make it a very, very portable motorized track dolly. So outside of that, you have the motor controller here. And then you just use a common battery. This is a CCTV battery, very cheap online, 12 volts. And I have a little end here that I made to connect, just holding that down with Velcro. And as you can see here, if I turn the battery on, my dolly's already tracking in either direction. So if I wanted to slow it down, I could slow it down to different speeds here. Now, if you wanted to get this track dolly to be faster or slower, you just replace the RPMs of the motor here. So this one is a 20 RPM motor, but they have some that are half an RPM up to 300 plus RPM. So depending on the speed you're going for, if you're looking for kind of really, really slow crawl, time-lapse type deal, you can go half an RPM or 1 RPM. And then if you wanted to go something really quick, then you can go up to 300 plus RPM. So very simple to assemble. Now, there are a lot of little parts to this thing, but everything is fairly inexpensive. And on the description of this video, just click on the link. I'll show you some of the videos that they have where they teach you on how to build an idler wheel assembly. So it'll be a complete video on just how to build this one little piece back here. And you're basically going to build it 3 times. Then they have another video of the drive wheel assembly. So you just have to build one of those. After that, you just pretty much pick up a couple of these hub mounts here and the aluminum channel, whatever length you want, and you can build pretty much anything. So it's really cool. And then you'll need a speed controller and then a battery. All of that information will be on the blog. Now, again, this is using a 4-wheel track dolly assembly, but let's say you want to build something with a tripod. You could probably do one long channel on this side, maybe a channel coming down here with another idler wheel, and that'll give you like a 3-wheel kind of tripod dolly setup. So it's pretty cool because everything is standard. The screws that they use across the entire frame are all the same. Depending on how you want to assemble it, you just have to get the different hub mounts, but very clear in their website about how to put together one of these things, very inexpensive. Anyways, check out the description of this video. I'll have some links there, and on the blog there'll be a complete parts list of everything you need to build something like this, but that'll give you a good idea on if you want to build something else on your own. So check it out, cheesycam.com.